And then I was heading back to the bus stop and, like, edge of crying because I was freaking out. And I walked past Nick and he was like, hey, you all good? I was like, hey, can I charge my phone? And he let me charge my phone. And then
That's right, you charged your phone.
Yeah.
We had an interesting conversation along the way when you picked me up, or when I picked you up and took you down to the course.
Yeah.
And you said you identified as... Well, let's just start. This is the world. It's called what? Q? LGB?
TQ+.
TQ+.
Yeah.
And this is the category
So
of human beings we're going to talk about here?
more talking about like trans people and the trans umbrella. So it's called the trans umbrella because it's like however someone wants to identify that falls into identifying as a gender that wasn't your gender assigned at birth.
Hang on. Hang on. There would have been a lot of people that understood that, but I just lost. I wigged out then for a sec.
Okay.
Right, go.
So there's an umbrella. Anyone who falls under this umbrella is the trans umbrella. So anyone who doesn't
yep.
identify
Yep.
as the sex they were assigned at birth,
Yep.
they would fall under the trans umbrella.
Sure. With you.
The main people that you hear about are trans men and trans women. But there's also non-binary people as well, so they don't fall into a binary gender. So they're not a man or a woman.
What are they?
They're non-binary. So usually they will use they, them pronouns. So
Hang on. Let's just fall there, right?
Yeah.
As a sex,
So a sex is your biological sex.
male or female?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and then your gender is how you identify. Gender is a spectrum. On one side you have male, on the other side you have female, and then in the middle is kind of like non-binary.
Yes.
So if you were non-binary, your brain doesn't like, it's not male or female.
Sure.
It's just a person.
What about your feelings?
Your feelings, like emotions, or
Yeah, feelings.
just, I mean, there would just be feelings, really. Just,
Stock standard,
yeah,
like everyone else.
yeah. But so non-binary people, they can also, with pronouns, you can use more than one set of pronouns, depending on how you identify and like what feels right for you. So
Right.
with me, I only use he, him pronouns.
You only use what?
He, him pronouns.
He,
He, him.
him.
Yeah.
He, him pronouns, yeah.
There's,
Right, he, him.
and then there's they, them, and then she, her.
They, them.
Yeah.
He, him, they, them, she, her.
Yeah. So someone who's non-binary will usually use they, them pronouns. And then someone who identifies as a woman would use she, her pronouns.
Sure.
Yeah. But there is like, you can be like a demi-boy or a demi-girl, which they may use like she, they, or he, they, depending on...
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, it gets confusing.
It does get very confusing.
So this is... Like, what hope have we got, right? Walking up going, oh, it's a she, they. To be politically correct. You know what I mean?
Like, no one's going to be mad at you for asking someone's pronouns. Like, if you...
So that's the word. What are your pronouns?
Yeah, so with a lot of places now, when, like, you're signing up forms or doing, like, signing up for things, they usually have a spot that asks your legal name and then your preferred name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that on forms.
Yeah.
At the doctors.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Preferred name. I used to write Chad. I've got it wrong.
Yeah, but so they have a spot for preferred names and things now as well, as to be more inclusive of people who are trans or may not identify with their legal
There
name.
you go.
Yeah. And a lot of places will also ask your preferred pronouns and things like that as well.
Come to think of it, man, I think I've seen that too. Pronouns, I just skipped it. I didn't even know what it meant.
So,
That's in medical, it was too.
Yeah.
I remember it, mate. I skipped it. It was like, pronouns.
yeah, it's to make sure that people feel more comfortable and safe in the environment, like whether it's in
Oh,
a
that'd
medical
be clear.
area.
Yeah, it makes sense, mate. Total sense.
So-
Can we get into this side of it?
If you want to get into surgery?
Yeah.
So, with the surgery,
Yeah.
depending on which one you get, I believe keyhole surgery is where you take off, so they take off your nipple, they cut it down to size, take out a bigger chunk around it, so they take out that fat and everything
Yeah.
inside your chest, and then they sew it back down flat around the nipple again.
To the muscle.
Like, just to your chest, to the fat and tissue there. Yeah.
And is it Okay.
And then there's, I don't know the name of the surgery. So they cut a line down the bottom of your chest, and then they take out everything inside, and they cut off your nipple again, and then they take out skin, and then sew it back down at the bottom. So you'll end up just with a scar that comes like that.
Oh, right, you're talking titties here.
But there is different types of bottom surgery you can get. You can get one that will take like stuff out of your arm here, and then they'll
Impressive.
then they'll build one up off of what you have.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be cool to watch.
And with that, you do need to get like a pump.
I do know a bloke with a pump. He, yeah.
They'll add a pump to your balls, and you can just
he could pump it
inflate
up.
Yeah.
He pumps it up. You had something wrong with his balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's one that takes fat and tissue from like the bottom of your stomach and folds it down.
Ah, so what about getting a hard on?
That one you can't really get a hard on. I think they can add a pump with that one as well. With your downstairs, your clitoris grows, so you end up with like a tiny dick, basically.
Yeah, just a big fucking tackleberry. Really? A clit can grow 3 inches?
Yeah, when you're on testosterone.
With a few tests, do they inject the clit with the testosterone?
No, that's just in your thighs.
I never knew a clit could grow 3 inches.
Yeah, when you're on testosterone, you can grow.
That is crazy. So if you didn't want a big penis clit,
when you're on testosterone, you can't really pick and choose what effects you get. They want the other effects of testosterone. They kind of just have to deal with it, basically. I just never wanted kids.
Yeah. Well, why would you, man? God. The best thing you ever did, but oh my God. Kids. If I didn't have kids, I'd be dead. Put it that way. That I can promise you.
It's always good to have like a family, something to look after, kind of thing.
Well, and this is the whole, it always falls back on love, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
You know, I'd be a good psych. Listen to myself talk shit all day.
She was lovely, and she did help a lot with my mental health, and she helped a lot with giving me good coping mechanisms and stuff.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
And it takes, you know, mate, it does take a few times, doesn't it, to find the right people?
Absolutely.
And it's pretty crippling when you find that you can't. How could a country fucking bogan like me and all my mates that I know,
Yeah.
they are good blokes, ask questions?
Ask questions. Make sure you get permission from the person you're asking the questions to first.
Yep.
Because a lot of people kind of just show up and start asking invasive questions, and it's
Yeah. Because you're vulnerable emotionally
yeah.
and mentally. Unstable.
Working. I'm a lot better spot than I was. Absolutely.
My friend, unfortunately that comes with age.
Spent a lot of time of reflecting on myself and my
Reflection.
my own emotions and feelings and how I act. I've noticed with a lot of other trans people is they don't have confidence in themselves to correct the people around them,
Sure.
which I've built up my confidence a lot. Like, I went from very much being a doormat, like a people pleaser, to fuck you and your opinion, basically.
Great. Good.
Yeah,
Important.
absolutely.
Very important. Because an opinion, mate, you know what an opinion is? It's like an arsehole. Everyone's got one, but no one wants to hear it. But you can have an opinion if you're educated.
Yeah,
And that's the difference.
absolutely.
But you'll find if you're educated, you'll have a very minimal opinion. And that's the bad part about it. So listen up, idiots and legends. Let's see how it is. It's got nothing to do with you.
So there's a difference between your sexuality and gender. So gender is something that has been created by society, which a lot of people get confused by, which is, I don't understand.
See, when I was growing up, it was either you're gay or you're straight.
Yeah. But so with this, it's not your sexual. So your sexuality is who you're attracted to. So
Right.
I'm a trans man, so I identify as a man.
Yeah, you said that to me. You're on hormone tablets, becoming a man. And we're talking about how you're looking forward to getting facial hair, and I
Yeah.
can see the
Got a
goatee's
little
on its
bit-
way.
Very small amount. There's a tiny bit of sideburns coming through as well.
And that was a big thing for you, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
absolutely.
That's cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's very well done. You'll probably have more hair than me in 6 months, mate. I've got absolutely no hair, so Don't stress. It's not about how many hairs you got. I found it so
Interesting.
no admirable
Oh.
of you to be able to sit there and talk to me about it, knowing you're talking to a bloody an absolute imbecile that knows absolutely nothing,
Yeah.
but has no opinion because I'm not threatened by any of it.
Yeah.
So why would it worry me?
Most of the people who do have an issue with it are just people who aren't informed. But when you try to inform,
How do these guys going through the same struggle that you went through, how can you help them get on a shorter road to success within themselves?
with people going through the same struggles when it comes to like figuring out your identity and things like that, it's more don't be afraid. Like you're who you are. Like accept who you are, kind of thing. Because a lot of people who do take a longer time to come out, a lot of it is not accepting themselves or having issues with themselves,
Sure.
like internal battles. You just need to make sure you accept yourself before anyone else accepts you.
You know, one thing we've got in common, Isaac,
Well,
is that we both, not only me and you, but the rest of the viewers here, all struggle with a bit of self-love.
yeah.
Every single human being does. Otherwise, we'd be off a field seeing rainbows and pixies, picking flowers every day, mate. How would you get good support without having good parents or love? Love, find some love, find love.
A lot of it is definitely just finding people with the same views as you and opinions, and like finding other, if you're LGBTQ+, finding other LGBTQ+ people to be around, and like making sure you only let in people who are going to accept you.
TQ+.
You can just say LGBT+.
That's not much shorter. There is though, there's plenty of help out there, mate.
Yeah, school counsellors, definitely. Usually, if you go to a school counsellor, usually schools have LGBTQ+ groups and things you can go to at lunch and make friends and things like that. And I know universities and stuff have LGBTQ+ groups.
Right.
There's also I found like a few groups on like Facebook and stuff on like event planning things.
Cool.
Yeah, so if, and you can find Facebook groups and things for the LGBTQ+ community and for support on things from other LGBTQ+ people and things like that.
Yeah, cool. I got told the other day that I should go check out the gay and lesbian scenery because I'd fit right in. And I said, I've been involved for 30 years. When you can feel who you are and be honest with who you are and
Yeah.
feel good about who you are.
Yeah, I'm still working on it, but I'm definitely getting there.
Yeah. And it comes to a lot of acceptance. Yeah, and society has a big part to play in it.
Yeah.
And that's what maybe society doesn't realise, is that one of the chapters of becoming a better person and a more fulfilled self-love, let's call it,
Yeah.
and loving for others, it's quite a journey. And so if you can give a bit of education, man, that's what I said, you could educate so many people. I've learned heaps. Now I have, you know, and I thought I knew a lot. You know what I mean? I did.
Yeah.
I thought I was pretty, yeah, I am out there. I know, I thought I knew a fair bit. There's a reason why we all meet, and that day you needed to get down to Coolangatta. I could see you all in a world of pain. And you know what's funny, man? When you were walking up, I was like, fuck, I don't know if she's a girl or a boy. That's so true, right? That was my first thought.
With me, a lot of trans people aren't comfortable talking about
No,
things.
mate.
Like, I'm very much like, I'm happy to educate people and like talk about my experiences.
Bloody oath.
Of course, I can't talk on everyone's experience of being trans, but like, I can talk on mine.
So when you were born,
Yeah.
what'd your parents name you?
So that would be my dead name. So that's not usually something you ask from someone.
Nah.
Nah. So
Why not? But if why, you know, it's, why not?
So a dead name is the name you're given at birth, and it represents
A dead
a
name.
dead name. So it's like a name that, like, that person isn't me, kind of thing. Like, it's called a dead name because you don't relate to that name, and that name, like, with me, that name was like, that's your femininity, like, feminine side, that's your, and
Yeah.
so that name just hurts me when I hear it. basically.
So I can understand how that must be a relief for you to be able to have a word at age 15, was it?
Yeah, around about 15.
That explained what you're feeling and thinking.
But with me, I didn't come out as trans until I was about 18. Because of, like, I was scared. Because of the negative stereotypes and things based around the trans community.
Sure.
And I come from a religious family, so I didn't know how they were going to react.
What type of religion?
They're Christian.
Till you're up in the pixies, bud, don't worry about it. So, as I imagine that must be huge change for some outsider.
Yeah, it was hard to explain to my family. Like, when I came out, I had gotten a breast reduction, so when I came out to my whole family, I was kind of a bit loopy from pain medication.
Tell it the truth, eh, when you're on meds.
Because my mum knew, and then she was kind of like, do you want to come out for the rest of the family? I was like, yeah, absolutely. I was like...
How long did your mum know for?
About a month or so.
How beautiful are mothers.
Yeah, my mum's absolutely amazing. Yeah.
They are beautiful, aren't they? What about the old man, mate? How'd the old man go?
When I first came out, he didn't really understand what I was saying. I remember he was like, so does that mean you like girl? I'm like...
Wait, I reckon I'd get along well with you. That's a good question.
So I'm gay. I'm a gay man. So I like men and non-binary people. Anyone who isn't feminine presenting, basically.
So you like blokes?
Yeah.
Bloke on bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, mate. My uncle was gay. I grew up with a gay uncle. Nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong with being anything.
Literally. Just let people live their lives. It doesn't affect you.
You know what I mean? It's their life.
Get mad at you for saying, hey...
Everyone's caught up on what they know. The admirable part about you is being able to clarify that.
Yeah.
And why would they do that?
Just because they want to hate on someone? Yeah.
No. Why?
Because it's hormone replacement therapy. Yeah.
Can you load up a bit more?
If you do too much, have too much or too little, it can cause issues with mental health. And it can impact your mental health.
Of course.
Yeah.
Which stands for?
Lesbian, gay, bi, trans.
So I'll give you your credit, mate, where it's due.